Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are keeping fine. Today, we will do the first chapter of a computer subject, which is History of Computer. Now, the first concept that comes to our mind is what is a computer? A computer is an electronic device that touches our life in every aspect, right? It makes our life easier and more comfortable. We rely on computers for most of our daily work, right? Like, now, how does a computer work? The computer takes the input, like for example, if we have to do some calculation, we give the input as 2 plus 4, okay, and then the computer will process it and then give us as an output, and the result as 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. So this is how the computer works. In earlier times, the calculations were done by humans, and these people were called as computers. The people who did the computing were called as the computers, and these people were highly trained and specialized people who needed lots of years of training. Alright, and it was in the year of 1613 that the word computer was first time used for the person who did the calculation or did the computation. And since then, this word has been used for the meaning of computing until the middle of 20th century. Now, the concept of counting. In the ancient times, people used to count with the help of stones, pebbles, bones, sticks, or even fingers of the hands and toes. And this information, they used to store it by marking on the walls or rocks. Okay, now in the course of time, it became difficult to do complex calculations. So, people had to come up with some device so that they could do the calculation in an easy manner. So, the first calculating device was invented. It is called as the abacus. The first calculating device invented was abacus. It was invented around 5,000 years ago by the Chinese. This was used to do only very simple calculations like addition and subtraction. Multiplication and division could not be done in this. Abacus is still in use in the present day also. Now, earlier the abacus was made up of just ridges and few beads in it. But nowadays, abacus has a wooden frame which has a stick or a wire which has beads. The calculations are done by moving the beads up and down. To do the calculations of multiplication and division, another device was invented in the year 1617 by a Scottish mathematician, John Napier, and he named his device as Napier's bones because this was made up of ivory sticks. This device has a set of rectangular rods on which numbers from 9 to 0 are marked. Initially, it was meant to do calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division only, but later on, it was improved to do the multiplication, division, as well as to find out the square root. In 1642, one more version of computer came in forefront. This machine was invented by Blaise Pascal, and it was called as the first mechanical computing machine, known as Pascaline. This was an effective tool for addition and subtraction. Pascal's calculator is a mechanical calculator from the earlier times. He designed the machine to add and subtract two numbers directly and to perform multiplication and division through the repeated addition and subtraction. In the year 1692, a German mathematician, Gottfried Wilhelm von Leibniz, came up with a much more advanced calculating machine called as step reckoner or Leibniz calculator. It could perform all the four basic mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. In the year 1822, a Cambridge University mathematician named Charles Babbage developed a machine known as difference engine. It could perform mathematical operations automatically. But later on, in the year 1833, he had a better idea and stopped working on difference engine and started designing another machine called as a analytical engine. Now, this engine had all the five key features that even the present day computer has, that is, input, storage, processor, control unit, and an output device. So, that is why Charles Babbage is called as the father of computer. Later on in the year 1890, an army engineer named Hermann Hollerith came up with a machine called as a tabulating machine. This machine was used to do the census of the US. Now, it gave a very quick count of the US population, which is why it became so famous that Hollerith formed a company that later became the famous International Business Machine or the IBM, which is still a very famous company. Now let's see about the first electromechanical computer. The first electromechanical computer was named as Mark I. It was built by Professor Howard Hawkins in the year 1944. It was so big that it was around 51 feet long, it weighed around 5 tons, and used typewriter for input and punch cards for output. This computer was the first computer in the real sense. Now came up the much better version of computer, which was the first electronic computer. The first electronic computer is called as the ENIAC or ENIAC, which is an acronym of Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. It was John Macaulay and John Presser Eckert together who built this first successful electronic digital computer called ENIAC. It was in the year of 1946. ENIAC was around 10 feet wide, 100 feet long, and occupied around 1,800 square feet of area and could perform more than 5,000 additions per second. Later on in the year 1951, John Macaulay and John Presper Eckert developed another successful computer known as the UNIVAC, which is UNIVAC, which is again the acronym of Universal Automatic Computer. Now, this was the first non-military application computer, and this could handle both numeric and textual information. It was in the year 1984 that the era of personal computers started. Computers has come a long way since then. The first personal computer was invented by the company IBM. It named it as PC-AT. PC is for personal computer and AT is for advanced technology. These computers were small in size, faster in speed, and more accurate and reliable. Since then, technology has been advancing and the size of the computer has been reducing. Now, we have several types of personal computers like desktop computer, which we keep it on the table, the laptop computer, the tablet PC, etc. Children, I hope you are clear with the lesson and you have understood the lesson very well about the history of computer. Enjoy learning.